I did not yell. I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Little.
Is that dude in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything's slow. You know how to drop beat, said anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
Man, what's going on, everybody, man? G-Day Hoop Scout here. Shot 30 clock, man. We about to get things cranked up and going for you guys. Happy holiday to everyone who celebrated any type of holidays. Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Me, I'm a Christmas guy, but to everybody who celebrates holidays, man, happy holidays to y'all. New Year is upon us, man. So about to embark on the new year, episode 181. Before we get too carried away into the thick of it, definitely want to say for those who are experiencing their first holiday without a loved one, my condolences definitely go out to you all. I definitely understand it. I've been through that. I know how that feels, and that's not easy. It's tough. So definitely want to definitely want to send my condolences out to you guys who went through your first holiday without a loved one. It just hits a little different, like when it's somebody who's really, really close to you. It just gets a little different, man. But before all that, man, we finna bring on our co-host, man, our guest. We're gonna get to it, man. Have some fun. We're gonna talk crazy. We're gonna talk some NFL, some fantasy football stuff, man. I don't want to talk about it, but hey, it is what it is. And then kind of a small little recap on the high school year and what we're looking forward to embarking into 2025 into district play, man. First up, man, bringing my guy to the stage. This man is no stranger. He's in almost every gym. Doesn't even live in the city of Houston, but he's always ripping up and down I-10, man. And that is the Doug Dozen himself, Mr. Doug Jones.
I still give a fuck how you feel. We some Southern OGs, real recognized.
Doug, what's up, man? What's going down?
What's going on, bro? Chilling, man. Man. Another great day to be alive.
Let me bring the next guest, man. Hey, man. Yes, sir. Yes, it is, man. Mr. International himself, man. The plug of all plugs, the wallet plug.
For every action, there's a reaction. There's a consequence behind everything you do, you know what I'm saying? There's three sides to every story. Mine, yours, and the truth. I want everybody to win. If I sign you, I'm letting you win.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, what's going down, man? What's the word?
Doug, introduce that fitted. That's not the original team colors.
Nah, bro. I just stumbled across this at Liz hat drop and had to pick it up, man. That's tough. That's all I can say.
It is.
So,
It is. That's
I
different.
don't even remember when I got it. It's just different, dog. So I had to pick it up.
Man, for you youngsters who have no clue, man, that's the Montreal Expos, man.
Yeah,
I know they ain't been around for a minute, but that's
they
not their colorway, but that's a tough hat.
that logo is legendary, bro. Like, it's a
It
legendary
is.
logo. So, yeah, I had to pick it up.
How was everybody's whatever you celebrate? And yes, Dre, I do have the money bag drop. I'm sorry. I say that.
No, I celebrate Christmas, man. Christmas was good. This was the first Christmas that I didn't feel down. Like I felt good this Christmas. And so that's why I started the show with what I said, man. To those who have dealt with any type of holidays with like the loss of somebody really close loved one, like if you've never experienced that it just hits different, man. It does that. Like the very first two holidays, it's just different. But this one was the first one where I wasn't sad on Christmas, man. So that was mine, man. Excited, man. Waiting for the new year to be upon us, man, and see how everything unfolds.
Yeah, mine was cool, man. I didn't really do much. Got to see some family members, but other than that, just laid back, relaxed, gearing up for the new year. That's about it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
How
What
was
we
yours, man?
Man, how about
Oh,
you, G-Dot?
it was blessed. It was blessed. I actually took time to smell the roses. I took time to smell the roses. I got with Grayson. Grayson was on 10 off
What's
break. So I enjoyed myself, and then I got to record a little basketball. Got to see some pretty good performances too. So
Yes,
got
you did. Cause I seen that Dickerson Lady Creek game had to be crazy.
crazy.
That's what talk about production.
Mm.
That's what production look like, fellas.
So
Yeah.
with that being said,
Hey man, what's going on? Everybody who's tuned in watching. My bad, G Dot, real quick. Make
you
sure
good.
that y'all share the show real quick. We run it up, and before we get too far ahead of ourselves, definitely gotta run the ad sponsor. The goals, the tier 3 sponsor, Cypress Elixir. Definitely gotta run the ad.
So you looped it twice to make it longer. That's what you
Yeah,
did.
because G Dot pointed out it was short, and it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
So just looped it twice.
Yeah.
Don't say it like
All right,
that.
G Dot, go ahead. What you were saying?
Don't say it like that.
No, that was good.
We good. Let's slide into the segments. What's up, Herb? What's up, Mr. Dews? What's up, Chris Pierce? What's up, Dre? What's up, the R? What's up, Rick Brown? What's up, Oz? We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, if we don't say it enough, we appreciate y'all. This platform wouldn't be nothing without y'all. No matter how much we fuss, fight, or argue, we all see basketball through different lenses. We really appreciate y'all, and I guess I'll talk about everybody who told me that they watched the show. And I immediately just be turning red because I be like, you be watching the show?
Yeah, bro. It'd be wild. It just be people, hey, man, I recognize you from the show on Sunday night, yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm a shout her out. RJ Green's mom. You get a shot clock 30 shout out. She said y'all soft too. She agreed. So she was like, "Hey, these kids are soft. Keep telling them." She sounded like Kobe when she said she said, "Come here. These kids soft. You right."
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey man, and her son put on a heck of a performance. I'm not just shouting her out because her son ball, but hey, that the games that I got to see some backcourt performances, y'all. And hey, pure cinema.
Yeah.
Man,
RJ Green,
so what you wanna
one of the
run? You wanna run one of your clips first or what?
Okay,
Man?
let's run day one of those, and then I got two extra that we could talk about near the end. That's more championship involved. But I was
All right, so
really
which one's day one?
okay. Just you can run these three, but I'll just tell you what they are.
All right.
I was really impressed with the performance Episcopal put on with Brandon Thomas running the show. Cause just made tough plays all game and really, I don't want to do him a disservice and saying, the Justin Begg effect, but that's just Justin Begg rubbing off with leadership, in my opinion, because that backcourt is tough. Like when you just like you just you put your boots on the same way, but you go out and play a little bit harder. And he a two-way player. He play football. Like and then the next one is a kid that wasn't on my radar, but that definitely opened my eyes. If he can figure it out, he can help them make it to San Antonio. Like they have the pieces.
Oh.
Pieces. This weekend I saw pieces where if they do their job like they're doing it now, they could be in San Antonio. And that's from both Iowa Colony and Katie Jordan. Coach Jones, I got to talk to him off camera. I'm not gonna tell you everything he said. But next man, he definitely he said that got my mama and daddy. And I was like, "Oh Lord, don't get Mama Jones and Papa Jones on me." But next man up philosophy at Katie Jordan. I just want to frame it like this. We don't really talk about, our rule about HIPAA. But he went into the championship game down one of his backcourt studs, not having Jude, and they led pretty much the whole way of the championship game, except the last 2 minutes. So I mean, and then they were cramping up at the end. No excuses, but the framework's there, the foundation's there, the depth is there, right? Her, and I guess I can answer your question without being biased. They're so fucking fun to watch. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach Jones. They're so freaking fun to watch. Like, you got two smooth left-handers, and then you got a kid that can just hit his head on the top of the rim. They're fun to watch. They just don't know how to close out games. They just don't. Yes, Rick Brown, A-Sack, and crew. Number 5, the freshman over there. Oh man, he's gonna be one to watch. But Herb, they sometimes they just show their usefulness at the wrong time. They hit the game-winning shot, right? You know, just matter of fact, G-Day, run the beautiful bean footage out here, my brother. Sorry for the shakiness on the camera. It was really early David Tom. David Tom put on a spectacular stuff. Man. Christian Disney. This is the end of the game. And this is what I mean. They get a good look. That's the lead shot. Number 11 until, and then I said some choice things off camera. That's why it's all shaky, and I just left it really, really raw. But youthfulness, that you win the game and lose the game in a split second when he's shooting the ball 60 feet away from the goal. If you lose that way, you lose that way, you know. But at the same time, those kids competed hard. I loved every minute of the game. Just to be honest, they just got to close out. Jamal Cretan did it all. He caught alleys, shot the ball well, showed his pedigree. Just got to finish games. Just got to finish games. But yeah, they've come a long way though. I think, hopefully this wakes them up.
Before we run the Coach White clip, just want to acknowledge some champions from this weekend. Shout out to Kuntz. I do want to believe they won their 3rd championship of the season this weekend at the, how you say that? Tenaha? Tenaha, boy. Hey, I'll tear up a name, boy. Tenaha Holiday Classic, man. Shout out to Kuntz. The Lions took care of business. Shout out to Beaumont Westbrook. They won the Lee College Classic, the Platinum brackets. Shout out Bridgeland. They won Lee College Classic, the Gold brackets. Clear Springs won the Conroe Christmas Classic. Second Baptist won the Houston Private School Classic. And then Foster won the Brazzelswood ISD Holiday Classic. If I miss anybody, man, my apologies. But that's who I know of for sure.
Shout out Zach Sales. I've been seeing the steals leader record.
Yeah, he set the national record for steals.
Hey man, you're a bad man. They might put you on the most wanted list. You're a bad man. Salute. We don't glorify those things enough, and I think that's a justified thing to glorify these days, especially when you want to show people that you're more than just a scorer.
Definitely, man. He's a tough defender, man.
800 steals is a lot, bro. That's a lot of steals, bro.
It's a lot of what the kids do these days.
Yeah, a lot of seatbelt straps. That's a lot of jail time.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of jail time.
Happy New Year, Andrew.
What's up, Drew? The Asian sensation. My God.
So, Doug, what did you see?
I was at the Texas versus Louisiana showcase at Ridge Point, held by Tim Singleton. Good event. A lot of talent in the building. Catholic high school from Baton Rouge, defending state champions. I think they 16-1 now. Came down here and went 2-0, beat Wheatley and Ridge Point. 2 good games. They got a kid. Y'all probably seen him. Me tweet about him named Tate McCurry. And y'all know me. I never do this. I never be like, oh, a kid is a bona fide Division I player unless he's one. He's definitely one. Kid 6'3", athletic, well coached, high IQ, shoot the laces off the ball. Like these schools around the southern region, yeah. Houston Christians, Lamar's, McNeese's, well, not McNeese, but schools like Northwestern State, like they really need to go tap into Coach Derrick Jones' program at Catholic and inquire about their kid. They also had another kid named what's my guy name? He's another unsigned senior. He's really good as well. His name is. Give me 1 second. Well, y'all can talk while I find it. Hold on. It's gonna take long, but it was a good event though.
Right.
Who else? Ridge Point went 1-1. Like I said, they lost to Catholic, but bounced back and beat the Dunham School. Dunham School has a kid that's the number 1 2027 quarterback in the country, and they beat him. He's a pretty good basketball player as well. But like I was telling him, I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna be playing basketball in 2 years, so enjoy it while you can.
No. So would you say this was the most competitive as far as the Louisiana side that you've seen at the Texas
Since the
versus
first
Louisiana
year
showcase?
Because you remember the first year at Hightower, the Louisiana schools were smacking Texas schools. The first year.
See, I didn't go to the first. The first one I went to was when it was at St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, yeah. That's when Texas started dominating.
Yeah,
but I think Louisiana might have won 3 this year, but more of the games were competitive.
Yeah, I seen the scores. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like John Curtis, coached by Biko Parrish, who used to play at Cypress Christian. They were competitive. The Dunham School was competitive. And LB Landry has a 14-year-old freshman named Darius Kiefer. Keep that name in your database. That kid gonna be really good. Really, really good. And the kid from Catholic name is Matthew Trahan. Like a 6'4", undersized power forward, but he will dunk on you. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, shout out to Tim Singleton, man. It was a good event.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
Jalen Singleton
how was
looked good for Ridge Point as well. My fault.
No, you good. You good. I was gonna ask, how did Logan play? Menifee.
Logan played well yesterday. The first night he got in early foul trouble when they lost to Catholic, but he played really well yesterday. And I see he committed, which was smart. Congratulations, Logan.
Yeah.
Big
Shout out
brother.
Logan for committing, man. Gonna be down there with Chance Perkins, man.
Chance Perkins.
At the Army. Didi, commit. Didi, you, hey, let's not play around with this.
Yeah.
Didi, make that decision.
Yesterday.
Go ahead and commit, my brother. Shout out to my guy, Coach Trey. He's a good one. He does a good job of recruiting. Didi, like
Coach Trey, that's my job, man.
Just don't come along like this. So, hey man, he recruited Sean Elkington to the St. Edwards. He was hooping. He was really big recruit for St. Edwards, man. Took a break, did high school. And I don't mean to be telling his story, but his wife was like, this ain't the you just ain't the same. Like college is your love. And he was like, yeah. She's like, go ahead and go back to college. And so, hey man, he's a good recruiter though, man. Shout out Coach Trey Lindsey, man.
Sometimes
What's going on, Coach Pat, man?
Person, man. Like he good with people, so like when you good with people, that makes you a hell of a recruiter.
That's true. Go ahead, G-Dot.
No, sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you need somebody to believe in you, and you go where they believe in you. Like that's what we need a lot of times. Like I don't know. I don't think people get that enough. Like it's nothing that's gonna pop out of thin air out of here, you know. But I don't even want to talk about that.
It's not, but that's how they treat it. I know, man. That's how they be treating it though. I got to catch a little bit of action at Second Baptist. I got booked to do some filming. So I didn't like watch every single game, but the games that I did see, Reese is a machine for Second Baptist. He is him and the head. I don't know the head coach's name, but
Taylor Lane.
They go hand in hand. They like, yeah, and I know he came from college. Like that was like a perfect pairing. Cause like even during the timeout, the coach was getting on the referees, and Reese was in the huddle. Reese, not the assistant coach, Reese grabbed the clipboard and drew up the play. And then when the coach came over, he was like, "That's what I'm talking about." Game of 5, and they ran out. They executed the play, got the bucket, bro. Like I've never seen that on a high school setting before. But he definitely makes them go, man.
He different, bro. He different. I saw it firsthand at the Houston Christian tournament. Like the performances he put on over there was big time. Like he's a national.
And Big Skip wanted us to do the show live at the tournament. Like, oh man, y'all finna go live? Where everybody else at? I was like, no, man. I said, I'm just here to film a kid.
Nah, Lil Reese is definitely a national prospect, bro. Like yeah. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
That's an understatement. I mean, that game travel, bro.
It does.
That game travel.
Yeah.
He hit his gross.
How about fight?
I saw some great individual performance. Like, Jaden Hope got the ball on the string these days, man. Just talking about Reese and Coach Lane. Jaden Holt and Coach Jones have a give-take relationship that, like a lot of people wouldn't let Jaden Holt rock how he rock. But that's what makes them tick. Him and Elijah Black. Like, they are a great pairing. Like, they complement each other well. But they didn't have him for the championship game. And he had to shoulder more of the load. And I mean, besides, like, at the end of the game, they led the whole way. Like, he was cooking. Like, not like, I don't know. Jesus Cristo couldn't stay in front of him that game. That like, you saw the pick and roll. You saw what he was doing on the pick and roll. Like, he was making a skip pass. Like, it's just, closing out. They don't have a problem closing out games. They was just undermanned. they were down three key pieces. But anyway, what else? Who else did I?
You want to run the Coach White clip real quick since we were talking about champions?
Yeah.
Talk about what it means bringing your team down to Houston and winning.
Yeah, man, it's a great feeling. Like I said, we know there's a lot of great basketball in Houston. There's a lot of physical basketball in Houston, and it's something that's what we came out here to get. We want to make sure that we understand that there's a lot of different styles of play, and Houston is one of those ones that they've had a lot of state champions come through here, and that's our goal. So we wanted to make sure we came out here and experienced what it is to play Houston basketball.
Got down early. What you tell your team to settle them down?
Yes, sir. Well, we just basically talked about just making sure that we stay together. That's something that we talk about all the time, is making sure we stay together, stay focused on what our one common goal is, and that is to win. And I have a good team. I have a great group of guys that are very mentally tough as well as physically tough, so they were able to bond together and come out here and get it done.
Hey, that's big time, man. That's why you are international, man. That's a great interview. Joe Gleason would be so proud of you, my brother.
Graduated magna cum laude. First in my class. Hey man, like they never really got rattled. Like they were down. Like Jordan was doing whatever. Right? Like they really never got rattled, and just the the pedigree was there. They got some big shots from the freshmen. Their point guard got a timely steal. Billy made a tough and one at the end of the game, like a momentum type play. Like just that was a great game to watch. It was a great game to watch. Shout out to Ray Meach and Derek Dusik and staff. Put together some great matchups. BJ Gill and RJ Green. Got to see a bunch of great backcourt matchups. Not to say that it wasn't no great front court plays or players, but this tournament in particular was dominated by the ones and the twos. And if you could go get a bucket, right? Like the defense was there, but if you could go get a bucket, then it's a shootout, right? Hey, Coach,
I want to answer this real quick.
It's politically correct, my brother. That man not gonna come down here and say, "All right, we chose this because we knew y'all was sorry."
What's crazy though, like that's the sentiment around the state though. A lot of people think Houston basketball is physical. I think it's just because the refs will be letting them get away with more in Houston.
That's what it is. It's more so the our refs, even though we get on the refs, they actually a little bit more lenient than a lot of other referees are. Even though we be crucifying them, but they are a little bit more lenient than other refs in other cities are, and so they let you play a little bit more physical. So that's why that's why Lancaster comes every year.
Every year,
like he wants that, like, so that's why teams come. San Antonio Wagner is another one. Coach Clark brings him down every year because he wants that, and so that's why teams come. Because when you go to state, you don't never know where the chapter the referees are going to be from. And so a lot of teams try to hit different areas to get different style of referees. And then that kind of switches the style of play, especially with no shot clock in UIL high school basketball.
For instance, girls, UIL, those Austin refs, when I see Austin refs and an Austin crew, I say to myself, it's gonna be a tight call game. It's like because they hit that all that. Oh no, it'll be bonus in the first quarter with 2 minutes into the game. Like they not having that. Like, but then you'll get a San Antonio crew, and then You'll have Houston kids looking at the San Antonio crew like, what we doing? Like, look, play basketball, bro. Like, they ain't come here to see no fouls being called. So, like, y'all are absolutely right. Different chapters, different refs, different contrasting views. Like I think we all forget basketball is a widely opinionated sport, the way it's interpreted in the best way it should be played. Like a lot of others, like football isn't that wide, and baseball isn't that widely open. Basketball, we got 37 different systems into how to put the ball in the hole. It's just one goal. Put the ball in the hole. It's not like it's football. You get touchdowns, field goals. No, it's put the ball in the hole. That's the name of the game. So I don't know.
I don't think it's the issue of we have the talent. That's never been a question. The problem, I don't say the problem, but a lot of people's issue with talent is we judge talent based off of Division One, and I'm saying we as a collective. I don't do that, but as a collective, a lot of Houston basketball guys judge how good the talent pool based off of how many kids is going D1. We put out a pretty good number um, per year of kids who go D1, but then we got a lot of kids who go D2 or who are successful, who go NAIA route, and they're successful. D3 successful, JUCO success. It's a level for everybody, and until we start to see that as a whole and as a community, then we will see just how talented we really are. So I don't even think it's that, Coach McBride, that they confusing talent with toughness. It's more so the referees letting us get away with the bumps and stuff. Because I guarantee if you go up north, even you can even correlate this with AAU. Sometimes when you go up north to one of the Gasso tournaments, the foul calls are way different than when you play at a local AAU tournament here. And the same goes for high school. It's just some things referees is gonna let you get away with, and other things they not gonna let you get away with. You just got to learn how to adjust, and that's why it's good to hit the road early, because you have to learn how to adjust to different referees. Like I said, at UIL State, it may be a team from Dallas and a team from Houston playing, but the referees is from El Paso. They never seen neither brand of this basketball before, and then neither one of those schools have seen this type of reffing before. Because in El Paso, they probably focus a lot more on half court sets and a lot of running, jumping, and bumping, and also it. Sometimes at state, we will be like, man, they show calling a lot of fouls for stuff that we used to not seeing being called as fouls.
Look at y'all. I like that.
Once again, before I run this ad, yeah, we rolling, man. I'm gonna run this ad. After the ad, we're gonna talk a little bit about how Doug is kicking my butt in fantasy football, and then after that, we will get kind of to our nitty gritty of the show. If you would like to run an ad, like I said before, we're getting in between uh, 2 to 4,000 viewers just on a scale. Some weeks it's 2,000, some weeks it's 4,000, sometimes it's even higher. So if you would like to run an ad, we have 3 different tiers. The tier one is a $5 ad. Tier two is tier one is a $10 ad, where you get 2 different times where we'll put up a flyer. That's a flyer only ad. So if you got AU tryouts, you want it to be announced, it's for a whole entire month. It's not just for one episode, for a whole entire month. Tier two is the $25 ad. That's if you want to do the flyer as well. With that ad, that gets put up 4 times throughout the show instead of 2 times. And then we have the tier three, which is $50 with an actual video ad as well as a flyer ad. Video ad will run 4 times during the show. Flyer ad will run twice during the show. So that's a lot of visibility. If you guys want to do that, like I said, AU, I know what's coming up. If you got a tournament, whatever, hey man, we're doing really good as far as numbers. And so why not take advantage of that? and get your ad. But let's run the ad of somebody who is sponsoring Elixir of Cyprus.
And Doug also mentioned that if you afraid to use your voice, he'll put that Barry White on for you for the low price.
Just man, I want to read something, man. Sing it.
Go ahead, give him a sample of something, Doug. Give him a sample. Give him a little sample.
Man, you put me on the spot.
Nah, I'm playing. All right, let's talk about this.
Speaking of Doug, man,
I want to talk about
Doug
how
is
New York Giants are.
Bro, wait.
All
Hold
right.
on. No, the game is not over, G-Day, bro. You got 3 people playing tomorrow. You only down.
Man,
what?
I have a 3% chance of winning.
I know. It
That's
was
like
2%
almost playing the
yesterday.
lotto.
It was 2% yesterday.
Doug is kicking my butt 181 to 108 right now for the championship. This is the Super Bowl.
Yes, yes,
this is the Super Bowl of fantasy football. Doug is kicking. Doug will almost finish last place. No, he did finish last place.
Yeah, I was
Doug
the last one
barely
to get
made the playoffs, y'all.
I barely made the playoffs.
Doug O'Reilly
barely made the playoffs, and he's in the championship game, and he's
bro,
been running everybody.
It's because of Joe Burrow and T. Higgins, bro. Like that. Hey, man, Joe Burrow. Any other year, Joe Burrow will be the runaway winner for MVP. Any other year.
Just want y'all to know, the New York Football Giants don't deserve anything good happening.
They gonna get Shadur still, bro.
How?
Because I think Las Vegas gonna draft Cam, and we gonna draft Travis Hunter. So if they get 3 or 4, like unless Tennessee,
I'm gonna give you 2 plausibilities. A ghost team trading up to the 1 because New England is a smart ownership and they're gonna trade down for assets. And then 2, how do you think Shadur is gonna feel not winning the Heisman and not going number 1? I think that might be better for his career, but I think he was cool with not winning the Heisman, knowing he was number 1 off the board until they lost the other day. And then now it's like, you know, the Giants not getting a number 1 pick for them being stupid. Let's emphasize that. Let's bring back Shane. The Giants are at number 4. There's a wild plethora of possibility of things that can happen before Shadur falls to you at 4. What if somebody calls Dion and says, hey, what if we could trade with the Patriots and give them something that they like and you come here instead? Would you give your blessing to that? And Dion say, okay, yeah, that's cool. What if the Cowboys trade up to 1?
They not.
What if they? But you never know. You know why? You never know.
The Cowboys don't have no assets to trade up to number 1. If they trade us, we won't see Lamb.
No,
we won't.
I'm gonna trade you that for that number 1.
We don't need that.
And then I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna try Travis Hunter, and that's gonna be in the combo deal.
Man, look. If the Cowboys want to trade up to number 1, you got to send us CD Lamb.
What? I could just give you a couple of picks. You need to rebuild a bunch of positions. CD ain't
we need a number 1 receiver. That's one of the positions.
Go get one out the. Go get T. Higgins. He a free agent.
That's who I want.
Well, why are you trying to floss me for CD Lamb?
Because you want the number 1 pick.
You don't need Sure, no way.
You want the number 1 pick? CD, hey. Bundle up, my boy. It's cold up here.
Bundle up. You going to Boston.
Bundle up, my boys. It's cold up here. Winter's different in Boston and in Dallas, my boy. But I still think Shadir gonna go to the Giants though. I still think he's gonna go.
Yeah, I do.
At 4 instead of 1 is a little different though.
It is, but he's still gonna. It's only 2 places Shadir gonna play, bro. It's either there or Las Vegas. That's it. That's the only 2 places he playing.
I'm the Raiders. I'm on the phone.
Now, if I see if the Jets, but I don't think Dion would let him go play for the Jets because they front office stupid. So
yeah, you might be right. They got a defense though. They come with a defense.
They ain't got no defense today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no defense today.
But anyway,
the fantasy thing ain't over, man. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie, because he got 2 dudes that can go out there. Bro,
he got a 97% chance of winning.
And George Kittle still playing tomorrow. And your kicker. All I got is the kicker playing. I got no production out of my running backs this week. None. I got 7 points out of my running back. Now, Joe Burrow gave me 48. T. Higgins gave me 46. Puka Nacua gave me 27.
That was a good game, too, man. I watched that game.
Yeah, that game was good. I was watching it on my phone. And just think about it, G-Day. If they don't go into overtime, I don't get them numbers.
I mean, that's true.
They pretty much played the whole overtime. All 10 minutes, though.
That's true, but that pass was tough, man. That touchdown.
That was. Hey man, I'm the what was that? The 95 Denver Nuggets snuck in the playoffs and beat the 1 seed.
Ooh,
man, you beat the 1 seed. You beat the 2 seed.
Doug, that's a great reference.
Yeah, bro. Hey man,
that's when they had ugly uniforms. Kids don't remember when the Nuggets had the ugliest.
Yeah, they had the ugly uniforms. They beat the Super. I'll never forget that, bro. Because that was the first AC to ever win. And I remember Mutombo laying, God rest in peace, laying on the floor with the ball like that.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's the pixel. They had the pixel jerseys.
Whoa, Coach Pat. Oh, what's your name?
Mothballs, dog. Mothballs, not mothballs, bro.
Oh, hey, Coach B, you country as hell, dog. You country. Oh, my bad, Coach.
I just read it, boy.
Hey, I had to read it in a southern accent. That is what I thought it was spelled when I was a kid too. Them mothballs. What are some
y'all funny?
Like, hey, Coach B, my bad, but hey, you know what? You my type of tribe because we come from the same part of the South.
The same type of country.
But yes, I know.
Country.
I know your granny made chitlins for sure.
Oh man, y'all funny, dog.
For sure, man.
All right, man. We're halfway through the 2024-2025 high school season. It's been a lot of ups and downs this season. A lot of teams who are playing way beyond what we thought they was going to be playing. And then other teams who we thought was going to have really good start to the season haven't had the best start of the season. We kind of touched on those teams a little bit last week. So this week we want to focus on some different things. Number one, we're going to do best your favorite high school event in the first half of the season. Out of all the tournaments you've been to, favorite one.
Why you
just off of matchups, not off of anything else. Just off of games that was played at the event.
Okay.
Just off of matchups.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the Texas Jamboree because it was a bunch of different matchups. If that makes sense. Like I got to see a bunch of different teams compete against other good teams. So I'm gonna go with the Texas Jamboree.
Okay. For me, it's a tie between Texas Invitational and Cy Hoops. This year at the Cy Hoops, I only seen one game that was a blowout. Every game was competitive. That was really good. Texas Invitational, same thing. I don't want to say that I picked good games to go to. That's just how it just happened to be as the Texas Invitational. Every game that I went to was a really good competitive game. Until the last game of the night, it was a good game too, but it was cold in that gym at Pasadena Memorial. Me and Doug was over there watching Olive
Oh
Colony.
my God, bro! It was so cold
versus
now.
the Colony, and we was up there free. Doug left to go get his coat, came back and was still cold, bro.
I was still cold.
Still cold. But no, really good matchups at both of those events. So for me, those two tie. All the other events I didn't spend a lot of time there this year. Just had a lot going on. But those events I spent the most time at. So those two events for me had the best matchups as far as games. What about you, G Dot?
I'm in both positions. So for girls, I'm gonna say the Texas Invitational. I got to see some good matchups for Texas Invitational for the girls. Shout out my peoples. Shout out Gustavo. For boys, I'm gonna say the Border League. The back gym means, it had to run Holmes' brother in the back gym. I seen Compass in the back gym. Like Wasatch was in the back gym. I got to watch the Boozers in the front gym. I got to watch AJ. Like, so pound for pound, matchup for matchup, that Border League, like, and those are my two. Since you put me on the spot, that's what I got.
No, that's what's up, man. All right, what about who had the best hospitality room out of all the events you went to?
No, you already know
Hoops for me,
bro.
I never sold on my culinary crew at Texas Invitational. Like, they are a well-rounded bunch. Like, they're giving you dessert out here. I didn't go to Cy Hoops, so I'm not saying that they not up to, but the standard is Texas Invitational, right? That's the standard. And then everything else is a bonus. So I've been to Cy Hoops. Cy Hoops is a plus. Like,
bro,
Vipe was looking really good all weekend. But I'm not gonna never turn my back on my people, bro.
My boy Calvin Robertson said, I have never seen nothing like this when he walked out the hospitality room.
Hey, they was acting real ninja-ish.
Yeah, bro. They was taking bro.
They was taking, you know how you get the boxes when you moving? Well, they was taking home boxes of food,
bro.
That boy I ate shrimp fried rice,
bro. It was so funny, dog. Look, yeah, see, Coach Armando, they were in both events. That's right. Yeah, man, that's how Hoops different, dog. I love it. I love the kids because the culinary program is Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, that's how Hoops different, bro. People be missing games just to go up there. Like they forget you there for a basketball event. It'd be wild, bro. So yeah,
I'm just mad it wasn't no football playoff game.
None of your professional teams have won in 2024. Not none.
Yeah.
The Yankees got smacked. LSU got smacked. The Saints got smacked. Nobody you loved has won this year. And you hitting me the week after we smacked y'all. That's crazy.
Yeah, they ain't even score against y'all either.
Only shutout of 2024 of the season. But I get a whole comment quote. That's crazy, Jacoby. That's that. Your fellow Saints fan gotta be proud of you right now for just out here not making no sense at all. Y'all don't even got a real coach.
Coach Armand said they told us to take it home, so I got me a couple of places to go.
They
I don't
gonna
blame you,
always
Coach
tell the
Armand,
coaches to take a lot, though.
Yeah.
They be trying to overload the coaches. Here you go, coach. And they be looking at us like 2 scoops. 2 scoops. Everybody got it. We're like, okay. I ain't want 3 scoops, no way. But nah, good people. We appreciate y'all. Grateful that there's tournaments.
We definitely do, man.
Look out the us small people because like sometimes we got to fight the good fight. There's a couple of tournaments that wouldn't even let us in this year, so we appreciate the ones that did.
Man. Shout out to Miss Flores, the athletic director of Cy-Fair ISD, which is the wife of Coach Flores, the head basketball coach at Cy Falls. So Coach Flores was trying to sneak some extra desserts, right? I'm gonna put him on the spot on the show. He didn't see Miss Flores who was standing up there. She came right behind him with a napkin, and she was like, "Here you go, G-Day," and just was putting stuff on my plate. I was like, I don't want it either. And he was saying, man, he was like, you going downstairs, save me that cake, bro. But shout out to my peoples, man.
Hey, Oz, all you gotta do is hit Mr. Dudes and pay your dues.
Yeah. We need you in the fantasy league next year, man. Because Doug just came out of Doug wasn't even gonna make the playoffs until Robert Carroll. I'm blaming it all on Rob. Said Rob gonna tell Doug you just gonna let people beat you, huh?
Gonna let him win. I'm like, you know what, Rob, you're right. You're right. And Joe
Doug
Burrow
made a couple
caught
substitutions. I ain't look back, bro.
I ain't look back. I haven't looked back.
But yeah, all right. Y'all want to do the players or the teams next?
It don't matter.
All right, we'll do the players. So these are kids that you've seen this season, just based off this high school season, not off of their AU, not off of their career, just this high school season alone. Who are the top 5 or your 5 unsigned seniors of this high school season?
Ooh, that's good. Can I go first, Doug? They all on my pause. David Chung, Jaden Hope, Jordan Buckner, all 1A. We are not done. I'm not. We not. They all.
This ain't none of this is in no specific order. Just
this is not a rank.
5.
That I mean, the guards that lead the way. I'm trying to think of other positions that I've noticed. That's why I had to go first, Doug, because I knew those.
No, you good.
LJ Andrews. I know that's a homer thing, but he's unsigned, so he meets the criteria.
He does.
Has shoulder
part
part
of LJ is Anthony Andrews at Bel Air.
Oh, you know what?
Just
You
in
know
case
what? That's
they
right.
don't know who LJ is.
That's right. It's Anthony Andrews on the roster. Um, has quietly shouldered a lot of the load while Shelton has been dealing with whatever. And I don't think he's gotten his just due because it's Bel Air. It's business as usual. Just to let you know, we 2-0 in the King Cotton Classic. Got to beat Mr. Sears, who's going to Alabama out here. So guys looking pretty good. Third game is going on right now. I can't tell you the score. I don't know it. What else? Last unsigned senior. Let me not be. You know who's intriguing for me? Number 32 for Iowa Colony. I can't remember his name right.
Jaden.
Yeah, I got some inquiries about him this weekend. About how tall he really is and what can he really do. So, and those are teams I've seen more than once. Because, like I say, I've covered a lot of private school basketball. Yeah, that's what I got.
All right.
Want me to go?
Yeah, it don't matter. You can go, I can go. Don't matter.
Mike Collins, number 1.
Okay. Every time y'all say a kid, I'm just over here knocking them off my list. Cause I did a list of like
Williams.
20.
Aiden Williams. David Chong as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Jordan Buckner. And Ian, it's a tie between. I'm gonna do 6. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you
Ian
good.
Lowe and Kabari.
I have had everybody y'all named was on my list. So y'all doing me a favor.
I did
kids off.
Ian Lowe a disservice because I forgot senior. But yeah, I definitely co-signed him and Aiden Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden Williams is the kid from Barbers Hill, Coach Armand. Yeah. He been hooping.
Hooping.
Yeah. So on my list, I'm gonna name more than 5 as well. Jacoby Mathis, 6'6", small forward, Brenham High School.
Deep in the bag.
Super active kid.
Hey, I forgot 2 kids. We could do this all night.
Yeah, you can go add them after I get done, brother.
Yeah, man, I gotta.
Yeah, Jacoby Mathis, 6'6", small forward at Brenham. Man, he plays inside out. He can play with his back to the basket, finish over both right and left shoulder. You could tell, like, as a younger kid, he was probably bigger than everybody, so they made him be a post player. So he has, like, a post skill set to him, but he also can play on the perimeter and handle the ball and take guys from the perimeter, man. He's definitely one of the – and I know – and I'm going to give this disclaimer again. If I say small school, that's not. I'm not doing you a disservice. I'm not being a hater. College basketball landscape is totally different than what it was 6-7 years ago. So there's nothing wrong with going to a small school to get your start. We've seen kids do it. My guy who's at Prairie View right now, what's his name? He was at St. Thomas.
Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson, a kid who small school D3, and it's that's how good St. Thomas is. St. Thomas recruits very well for a Division III school. Um, he now he's at Prairie View playing D1. I mean, so there's always different steps to get to where if you're good enough to be there, you'll get there. Doesn't matter where you start at.
Really long either.
At all.
I mean, yeah.
At all, bro.
And that's the
Because
more pathway for a lot of these kids than a little bit. Where can you go get development, playing time, and it's cool to be a stepping stone because you gotta go somewhere that love you, first of all. If they're not gonna put you on the court, then why are you going there? Right?
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, keep going.
And a lot of y'all can't even step on Coach Medina's floor as a college player. So it is what it is. Next up for me, Kendall Hillstock, man. 6'4" point guard, put out the Memorial. Hey man, I really like what I've been seeing from Kendall. I didn't know that he had his IQ was the way it is. Like he be dropping dimes on the floor. His teammates just don't be ready, but like he really, I'll be like, oh okay, I didn't know you had that. Like I didn't know you had that in your bag. He's another kid, man, who I think will be a greater later, man. Like he's tough. He defends. He can shoot the ball, facilitates very well. Has a nice college body already. Finishes through contact. Matthew Bingham, 6'6", small forward. Huffman Hargrave. It's been a double machine. I've been watching their film. He does it all on both sides of the floor, offensively and defensively. He cleans up well on the glass, runs the floor well. Found out that he has a brother who played college football who's 6'8". So I mean, he may still grow an inch or two, as well. That's number 3 for me. Scotty Guillory, 6'3" point guard, Legacy School of Sports Sciences. Another kid, kind of like, yeah, yep, unsigned, yep.
I'm gonna DM John tomorrow. We gotta go ahead and wrap, sign, seal, and deliver that, man.
We do. Scotty, and it's kind of like Kendall, has a college ready body of physical point guard with a really good IQ. Scotty has a mean mid range game though, and his ability to read off of pick and rolls with a big like Dejan Letterman is really good, man. Then you got Kevin Sargent. Kevin Sargent, 6'5", utility player, bro. That's what I'm gonna call him, because you can stick him wherever on the floor. Like super coachable kid, really high motor, very physical. Rebounds. He's another walking double. His shot block timing is crazy, bro. Like, man, I really like that kid, Kevin Sargent, a lot.
Shout out to Marlon Lowe because
I
he
won't.
talking about. He was like, how everybody got a quick first or second jump. He say Kevin Sargent got a quick third and fourth jump, and he not lying. He like a pogo stick off the ground, bro.
Yes, he is, man. Just to name other few kids that I had written down. Some of them you already named, so I'll cross them off. I won't go into like as much detail as I did for everybody else. But RJ Green, at Iowa Colony, Christian Hodge, St. Francis Episcopal, Cameron Newsom at Travis, Quentin Sanders at Wheatley High School, Elijah Sherwood at Hitchcock, Jackson C. Strunk with Xavier Academy, and I got one on here that probably nobody would be thinking about. Noah Newman has been playing really good basketball. He has, and not just as a shooter. So his ability to shoot and stretch the floor, like teams they know that, so they kind of tag on him and play him very closely. But his first step, like he's been blowing by guys, and he's been locking up on defense too. And so that's good to see him buying in and playing, because when he gets to college, like I was telling someone, that was like, man, you know, he's not going to be a real point guard, but yep, he's going to be a specialist. Like he's a kid who that we already know he can shoot the ball, but the fact that we see that he's playing defense and he's a willing passer, like he's going to be a shooter, whatever school he goes to. That's going to be his specialty job, his role when he gets there. But while you're in high school, you can't be a role player in high school and expect to be a dude in college, bro. You got to be one of the best players on your team in high school. And when you get to college, you're going to become a role guy. And he knows that, he accepts that. And that's it for me. Y'all can add some more kids if you want to.
I got a couple more. Davin Mercer, Port Arthur Memorial. Zach Sales, we talked about him earlier. Yes. Mason Donald's been having a good year.
And man, yeah, that's a crazy backcourt, man.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Westbrook. Yeah, so it's I was telling
some kids, man.
Yeah, bro. I was telling the college coach this yesterday that was at the event. I was like, bro, this is unsigned seniors. There's so many good unsigned seniors right now. Like more than I can remember in any other year. So,
yep. And I think this year we will see a lot more unsigned seniors playing AAU basketball.
Yeah.
Just with the way that college landscape is going.
A lot more.
Just is what it is, man.
So yeah, that's a good list. We can go smack some people with them dudes.
Oh yeah, and there's other kids out there that's been playing really good basketball. Like I left Didi off on purpose because, like, you got a situation. I just want you to. I message him every day. Take it. Like, what are we doing? Like,
thank you. I'm gonna add two kids. I'm gonna add Jarek Sasser, and then I'm gonna add Cole Dutton.
I like Sasser.
I like
Sasser. Sasser is a really good passer, bro. Like, he's a really good passer.
He had
yes, he is, man.
Focus on basketball, but and then Cole.
Man, we forgot Trey Lewis.
Yep, Trey Lewis.
I thought he had a situation.
Yep, Izzu, Emily.
A lot of these names.
Brennan Webb, Klein Oak,
and
Darius Johnson,
Elijah
Black. Like you can name pretty much Coach Jones starting five. Like
yeah, for real.
Top outside seniors like
Jones buying them at Cinco. Like
it's that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's a lot of talented unsigned seniors still playing basketball.
It's a lot of people that hey, wait.
I know people gonna tell they're gonna tell their parents to watch the show and all that. And listen to this part right here. Don't shit on these college coaches. Excuse my language, Coach Jones.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a D3, a JUCO, an NAIA. Just because it's not D1, don't be like, oh no, we're gonna wait. His AAU coach said he can get him this. His trainer said he can get him no. Hey man.
And no.
Trust me.
Like that's why I didn't name some of them names, because they got situations. They just waiting on some extra. I'm not rewarding nobody waiting on nothing extra in this climate. Is you crazy? Yeah, like, and you don't have to say no names, but yeah, we could cut half of that list off if some of them kids took what they got. I guarantee you.
I mean, yes, we could.
Like, so that's half the battle because y'all gotta stop buying that fence. You gotta start finding somebody who care about the bigger picture. Like a lot of y'all not caring about the bigger picture. This is the big thing. All these parents from these last couple of classes who wanted their kids to go hoop, who kids went to school and then just didn't even go get a degree. Like, what are we doing? Because at the end of the day, the you should be able to go get a degree. And then the basketball part is extra because that's a privilege. But y'all not even going to go get the degree part, which lets me know y'all was full of it from the get-go. That's not how basketball works. You want the reward, but you want to put the work in.
And at the end of the day, them degrees, none of them degrees say D1, D2, D3, NAIA. None of them degrees say that.
Matter of fact, that D3 degree is a
D3 degree,
D1 degree in third ward. That St. Thomas degree hold a lot of more weight than that U of H or TSU degree does.
Yeah,
so we got to get on the same page. Like it's too many kids that I'm seeing coming back home with nothing to show for it. That I know we worked hard to send them off to some type of school. It may not have been the ideal situation, but you should have at least left with a degree because you was playing basketball. That's the vehicle to change your life. We didn't promise you NBA. Just trying to get you a degree.
That's it.
Just trying to get you a degree, man. Especially with the person who finna be sworn in office. Like,
oh boy. I don't understand, man.
Hey, man. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah. My nerves was already shot yesterday from that damn tornado out here in Port Arthur.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. I ain't believe Aaron, man. And Aaron on the feed right now. He told me it was a tornado. I'm trying to film a game. I'm like, man, ain't no tornadoes, man.
Bro,
where was it? Was clear as day.
It stayed on the ground from like the Katy area all the way to down to Mississippi, bro. It was wild.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Bro, we was just in the Campbell Center recording. I looked outside the door and looked at. I was like, "Oh, it look a little ugly out there." Man. Glad I'm in here.
Man, I was at Second Baptist. It looked beautiful, brothers.
It rained a little.
Nice sunshine was coming in.
It kind of hangs out in that area. It's a little bit better part of Houston.
I mean, yeah, God was covering me where I was, brother. Yes, sir.
I was at Ridge Point, and my mom. I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, where you at?" She's like, "I'm at church." I was like, "Yeah, y'all in the right spot. Y'all need to go into." But nah, man. They said if it was like a couple of miles more toward the city, it would have been bad. So,
dang. I'm just glad everybody's okay, man.
Yeah, man. So now we got teams, right?
Just glad everybody's okay. Yep. 3 teams, no matter if they what classification. Who are the 3 teams you think teams should not be overlooking them in district play?
Damn, that's a good one.
It's a tough one. I've been deliberating a lot with a lot of different teams. A lot of different teams. I've been I can't make up my mind on who's the team to really.
Matey Creek, that got to be the best one to not overlook, but it's rough sledding. It's rough sledding.
That's a tough, right? That's a tough district. District
I
19, 6A is tough.
You get what I'm saying? We say it time and time again. You can't sleep on them, but at the same time, it shouldn't be that hard, in my opinion. But that's a tough district. Night in and night out. It's a tough dish. You feel me? So,
It is.
Because I
It
saw
is because
Seven
just
Lakes.
right now you got Tompkins, May Creek, Katy, and Peyto basically all tied for that fourth spot. Like,
yeah. And
tough.
Seven Lakes smacked Travis this weekend, bro. I did not see that coming. They beat them by like 30.
Seven Lakes went 4-0 this weekend.
They got to get back to basketball over there. I'm gonna go with Bush. I haven't seen him with my eyes, but you guys have told me enough. And you know, I drink the Coach BG Kool-Aid at Bush. Long pipeline of getting the best he can out of kids that maybe wasn't always heralded, but just got the most that he could out of them. So that's two, right? 2 months ago, I thought Episcopal was dead in the water. 2 days ago, Coach Wayne kind of gave me that feeling like we may not got nothing that's shiny, but we got something that's sturdy. A limb is looking like he might have grown up. And Aiden Fife. Oh, you know what? God dog it. Let me. I'd be remiss.
Hey man, you did a good. I'm so proud of you right there. You said dog it, brother.
Yes.
That took a lot out of it.
Let me use this Bel Air education and English classes. I'd be remiss not to bring up the pace that Aiden Fife had the other day. Oh my! When I tell you he hit the mid range from anywhere he wanted to and did whatever he wanted to the other day, I thought Episcopal was dead in the water. Not so fast. I might have wrote them off. They didn't write back. So, like with Brandon Thomas, who's been there, a limb, he been there, but it's time for him to grow into the leadership role. With Aiden Fife providing that security blanket of being in that system, but also playing for Great Britain for the summer. Like he must have picked up more than tea and crumpets in Great Britain. Because that boy, that like he got the King's Guard with him. Right?
That's tough.
So those are my 3 teams. I think I really, really tried to dig in my bag and not mention nobody that I really saw a lot of, but that I saw early, saw mid, saw later. Yeah, that's my 3. Y'all go. Sloan, schedules do matter. Playing the right company matters.
Schedules do matter. Doug, before you go, I gotta run this ad. If y'all need any type of muscle recovery, muscle rehab, rehabbing your body is important. Elixir of Cypress, Texas, proud sponsors of the Shot 30 Clock, man. All right, the top 3 scoops.
All right, I'm gonna go Katy. I think they're gonna be tough down the stretch.
That district is just tough, man.
Yeah, like you're not gonna want to play them down the stretch. Who else I got? That was just crazy as hell, bro. LaPorte. That's a game that's a team you're not gonna want to see if you need some wins. Right? Because they play at a fast pace and they got dudes that can put the ball in the hole. Pause. And I'm going by teams that's playing well going into the new year. And I'm gonna go a team that G Dot talked about, Bush. Like I was talking to coaches from that district, and they was like, "Bro, we don't want to play Bush, dog. Like that's a game that's gonna be super super tough because they got a matchup problem with Brody Thornton, though. Like he's a real matchup problem. So that's my 3.
Okay. I'm gonna start with a 5A school out of District 17, Lake Creek. I know they didn't have the best start to the season. You know, they lost Jet Sutton, who's been hooping, by the way, in Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, man. And now this is kind of going off topic, but if
they soft in Tennessee compared to Texas.
But I tell a lot of parents this, like, just a lot of y'all are just in the wrong geographical location. If a lot of y'all would go other places like East Coast, Midwest, your kids' recruitment will look totally different than how it looks by being here. And that just is what it is. Coming from the Midwest and seeing kids have certain offers, and I come down here and I'm like, man, this kid kind of a little bit better than him, but it's the region. It's just the region.
You know what's crazy is like Tobias, me and Tobias was talking about this at the Texas Invitational. Like, and this is no slight to kids, so don't be like, man, they hate. Like a lot of kids around here are low major Division I talent, but we don't have a lot of low major schools in this region.
You just don't have, yep.
So like, if they were in another part of the country, like you'll be getting all kind of low major offers, like Fairfield and schools like Stony Brook and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what? I'm gonna attest to that. I got cousins in Wichita, Kansas. By the time they get to high school, they probably gonna be the number 1 athlete, 2-way athlete in their respective class, just because of where they are and what Kansas is, right? Like my little cousins are like shifty different. And you don't get that in Kansas a lot. Most of those kids are, you go look at the Gatorade players a year to come out of Kansas.
Yeah.
But if they were in Houston, it's 7 kids that's like them all on the same team. 1 through 7. But because they in Kansas and the population is their cream gonna rise to the top a lot quicker and faster than, but you know, to each his own, because if you can make it in Houston, you can make it anywhere. So it's a balance.
Lake Creek a good one. I saw them play at the Grand Oaks tournament. Yeah. They got a solid squad.
Yeah. I think they had a rough start to the season, but definitely not a team going in the district. That team should be just looking over. And they kind of rolling right now. Next for me is Aldine, man. Like they've been down like for a long time. They're not a team to. You could just you can't just put a W by them no more on the schedule.
Nah, High Springs at the YNBL tournament. That was at 8:00 in the morning. They had the battle for that one, bro.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, Aldine put a W, circle it, highlight it. You can't just do that no more. They may get the 4th spot.
I was thinking that the other day too, bro.
They gonna be tough, man. And then my last team is Klein Oak, another team who didn't have the best start of the season, and we seen it last year with Coach Irvin. They didn't have the best start, but they finished strong and made a decent little run in the playoffs. Klein Oak is another team within the.
That's not fair because they came into the season heralded. So no, we saw them from a.
But they've been losing, man.
That's what happened when you we put a target on their back. You know how it is. You come on the show and then boys be like, "Oh, why they getting all the love?" Then you getting everybody best game. That's how.
Hey,
You gotta give me another one, G Day. You gotta give me like a 3A and a 3B because, bro, we all saw it that day at the gym. When the kid came out with the burner. What's my man name at Klein?
No, you talking about Rakeem Ali.
We didn't know who he was that we knew his name after.
We did put a target on his back too.
We put a target on their back, bro.
We did. He didn't play varsity last year, so nobody knew him. But the first 3 games of the season, like they was face guarding him, bro. Like,
bro, and we're talking about a kid who jersey didn't fit his body when we saw him play. Like they just look. It's like they held it up and was like, "Oh, this look like it'll fit," and threw it at him. I bet you that boy jersey is crisp. I bet you it's trim now.
Bro, imagine getting face guarded and you got Brendan Webb on the squad, dog. That's crazy.
So no offense, G Day, like that's a great choice. I get what you're saying, but I just feel like
no, I got you.
He probably caused a couple of them losses just by just
throwing shots. That's crazy.
Hey, yeah, my guy Aaron, man.
Sid, come on, Sid. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was looking for you one episode. Hold on, Sid. Now I'm gonna have to talk to Aaron for 35 minutes in the morning to talk about the league.
Gonna call all 3 of us, bro.
Hey, Sid, come on, man. Between you and her trying to make us lose our little endorsements we didn't have for 2 weekends. It be
so you said
West Side then.
That's a better one. Because we saw Coach at the Vibe, and he was like, I got something over here. I ain't gonna tell you what I got because I don't know what I got, but I got something. And now they know what they got. See, CG, I knew you had.
They're gonna be another team.
Hey, I watched Fort Bend Kempner this weekend. Like they not bad, bro. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Scrappy as hell.
Future Kempner.
In that edition, you just fighting for second, third, and fourth.
Like, it's no
Marshall already got it.
Marshall gonna beat a lot of people.
Yeah, it just is what it is, man. Like,
hey, Ian Lowe was in the crowd like a serial killer. He had a hoodie over his head.
Friday. Yeah, because he pulled up to the Texas Louisiana thing the same way. In the gym, they wasn't playing. He was like, "Man, I gotta come watch some basketball."
I think it was It was yesterday. Yeah, it was Saturday.
Oh, it was Saturday. Well, he showed.
One more team, either Clearbrook or Clear Falls in District 24. And I know Clear Falls got Little Horton over there, and they got some other pieces. And then Clearbrook, man, it's gonna be interesting to see just how they bounce back from last year. They was down. Just to see what they do in the district, man.
Say, hey.
Aaron must have texted you.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to have lunch with my boy this week out here. We're gonna have to have some drinks at our favorite spot out here.
Yeah, man. Hey, let's can't go Tuesday. Never mind.
Lord.
I was gonna say let's go to Aunt Bill's, man.
Hey, that's who we need to get to sponsor the show out here. Doug, you had Aunt Bill's?
Nah.
Cornbread sweeter than Kool-Aid.
Man, next time you come on my side of town, we're gonna have to go, brother.
Oxtail this big, Doug, and this ain't an arm and a leg, bro. Arm and a leg.
I'm probably being on that side of town this weekend. I'm trying to see what games I'm going to this weekend. I know I'm pulling up to that Pearland Shadow Creek game Friday though. Y'all smoke detector going
What y'all burning?
Oh my god! I'm just. It's a window. I know y'all can't see it. No, brother. Look, window. I'm gonna jump right out. Hey, every man for themselves,
that's
brother.
how hot the show is. We just set out the smoke detector
Every
in the
man for themselves.
In case y'all don't know, I did not change my battery in a while. I probably need to do that for 2025.
I took mine out. I took my smoke detector out.
Yeah, I probably got to do better because I got a 5-year-old now and I got to do parental type stuff.
Yeah. The hot dog place is still open on the inside of it, Mr. Jordan.
Where is located
at? Bills. Cities away, but it's worth.
Bro,
I don't know the actual address, bro. It's on Morton Road, 99 in Morton Road,
bro. It's
okay.
It's where 99 don't even got no lights, and they still constructing more than 99 back there.
Because last weekend when me and my girl was in Houston for the Christmas light thing, she wanted to go eat at Charlie's cheesesteak, and that's the one we went to. Like it's by Walmart. I think it's off of 99 and somewhere.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
in that area.
Yeah, what up, Coach Stewart?
Yeah, what's going on, Coach Stewart, man?
What's up, Coach Stewart?
What y'all looking like over there at Apex, man?
Bro, they said the Rockets and the Heat just got in a big fight, bro.
Jimmy Butler won't out.
They said Amin Thompson and Tyler Hero and them. It was 6 people got ejected.
Hey,
Mr. Dudes, what you smothering over there?
I don't know, but them strawberry tea cakes popping.
Doug.
I still got a couple left. I'll bring them. You gonna be in town this weekend?
Doug, Mr. Dudes ain't putting nothing on the side.
I got a few left.
I don't want to
make it the whole
week. I told Mr. Dudes next year, Mr. Dudes, you gotta do some advertisement for your bacon, brother.
We
gonna make you some money.
Oh yeah, they was fighting. Yeah.
Odyssey want to know if you're still having your tournament in January.
That's the plan. The middle school tournament. So I'll know more in the next couple of weeks. But the one in May still on for sure. Got them from Melvin Dudes, Odyssey. Them blacks only pies.
From this man right here, man, Mr. Dude.
Hey, that boy, Mr. Dudes, obvious fire. DJ Dudes, what don't you do, Mr. Dude?
Bro, I told you, bro, he's the definition of a Swiss Army knife.
The feds don't know when to bust into the trap.
Yeah, man, I had the pies.
You DJing on Thursday, got the fantasy league going on Friday.
And the comedian on the weekend.
On Saturday.
And the comedian, because he's funny as hell.
Pitbull puppies on Sunday.
He got an AAU team.
Yeah.
He can get you Rockets tickets.
Yeah.
Don't y'all call these. Don't y'all call it. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Not now another. Be a good example
Elixir
for these.
Muscle Recovery to prevent injury and increase your performance. If you have muscle soreness and pain, some muscle tightness, joint soreness, muscle fatigue, you want to increase your blood circulation in your legs, joint limitations, bruising and contusion, swelling, lack of flexibility, mental fatigue, and concussion symptoms. Go to Elixir Cypress today to prevent injuries and to increase your performance. My bad. G that.
No, you good. You could cover my face. They don't be wanting to see me no way. Anything to get the advertisements.
I got you, Odyssey, for sure. You know I'm gonna call you.
Odyssey, you the
And
only person that got table workers. Who
no,
else,
that's what I'm saying. So who
who
else
else
you
you
gonna
gonna call? Like, you got the market corner. You smart. I know only 2 sets of table workers that got companies with it. Odyssey is one, and Accuracy Score is another in Dallas. Like, y'all got the market corner, my brother and sister. So, with all that being said, who we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
You got nobody else to call.
I need to come work for you.
And they be really good workers, bro. It be one person per table. Like they be on it.
They know basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What else we got, G-Day? Got good 20
Man,
minutes.
fellas, this is the last show before 2025. But y'all got any resolutions? I don't have any. I'm just asking.
Start telling y'all sorry a lot quicker. Say my time, your time, everybody else involved time. Nah, I got jokes. Nah, real talk. Just try to put out in the world what I want to be. That's all that it is. Just something y'all could tell Grayson and I left behind. Oh, hey, shout out Mr. Gumble. As a black media, that is somebody I watched growing up, and I watched on numerous sports telecasts, and him and his brother, we don't really give them enough credit. They get a lot of jokes early in their career about being, those type of media reporters that don't buck the system because they're not loud and flashy. But that's real journalism. And what they did over the years, it helped craft what I do. Like, I have my own flavor and twist, but I'm definitely a Joe Gleason, Barbara Walters, Greg Gumbel, Brian Gumbel, Montel Williams / what's my man name? Eric Gordon when he had R. Kelly. Robert, why you was with that girl, Robert? All of that is a blend. AJ and Free from 106 in Park, Carson Daly. Like, it's a mixture of what the plug is. And I commend real journalism, and we lost the real journalist this weekend. Lost the real journalist.
Yeah, man. RP. That was the voice of Selection Sunday, man. I remember every time the bracket come out, that's the first voice you go to.
Bro, he announced that Mateen Cleaves game at Michigan State. I'm up at like 10 o'clock at night, supposed to be asleep for school. Like, they are literally like the voice of March Madness.
Yeah.
As a childhood, as a kid, like, bro, it's crazy.
I see Mr.
Happy
Who
Kwanzaa
was
to
that
you too, Carter.
Who was that act with Colorado? Oh, they had to be Mr. Melvin Dudes. I don't know what they was doing.
It was
bro.
Mr. Dudes, man.
That it just looked like, and it looked like a varsity team playing against a JV
I feel
team,
BYU felt this. They was mad,
bro.
Because they got
I
all
think BYU was mad at the ball that they got. They felt disrespected.
Bro. Like, but they just look like more like
Because
bigger
at one
and
point
more
they was in the
physical
playoff hunt. Like they was in the playoff until they lost.
until
So
they
I think
lost.
it was just more of a
Yeah, but nah, that
yeah. I think it was just more of a
was
man. Y'all could have gave us a better bowl opponent than this. Like,
and then like you thinking like, man, Colorado getting all the pub. This the last swan song for Shedeur, Shiloh, and Travis. Like I don't remember nobody from BYU getting mentioned and leading up to that game, bro. Not one person.
I appreciate you,
No.
Carter.
Only thing you knew is that they was playing Colorado, and they took that personal. They destroyed them dudes. That game was never close. That game was never close.
Never close.
Now, that was.
Doug, you got
who asked
any
that
resolutions,
question?
man?
Nope. Nah, bro. I live every day to the fullest, bro. I just take it day by day, dog. Because like my mom and all my grandmothers and them used to say, man, we living on borrowed time, so I don't try to plan too far in the future. I just live every day to the fullest and just give it my all on every day, bro. Because we seen it recently, bro. Like just like you never know. You never know, dog. So
You don't know, man. You don't.
man,
Don't know, man.
Michael,
Yeah, we
Mr. Joy,
appreciate
bro,
your
relax.
daily prayers.
Man, I
Your daily
appreciate it,
prayers
bro.
and preaching every morning, man.
Yeah, man, it be on my spirit early in the morning. It be on my spirit, so I decided I might as well share it. It might help somebody. And people be DMing me like, yo, man, I really needed that. So now, Mr.
Because
Dude,
you never know who
that
gonna
Laker
do
trade
what,
don't do
man.
nothing for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was a pointless trade.
It was pointless.
It was a pointless trade. Just real quick, man. To the kids, 2025, new year. Stop saying that you want to be better and that you want to play college ball, but then you don't want to put in the work to get better or to try to achieve that goal. If you are where you are and you're still in the same stagnant situation, that means what you've been doing ain't been working. So you need to change it up. And if somebody is offering to help you, or if you know there's somebody out there who can help you, go get the help if that's what you really want. If you really want to chase it, because college basketball, we had King on here last week. It's not easy, and he was speaking even from just the D3 level, the day to day things. It's not easy at any school. I'm talking about U of H all the way down to Lee College. The day to day basketball operations of a player, you're not a student athlete in college. You're a player in college. you that's your job. Like, so if that's your job, you're required to produce and win games. And if you can't produce and win games, then I don't need you there. And if you can't produce and win games in high school, why do I need you in college?
Yeah, because my job security depending on you performing. I'm not about to recruit nobody that's gonna get me fired. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. And then I always tell kids, like, if you watch the NBA draft or NFL draft or any draft, the first thing they be like, man, all the work I did got me to this point. So if you ain't working, then you ain't gonna get to your ultimate goal if you say your ultimate goal is playing at the highest level. Like, it don't come without work.
Yep.
At all.
Definitely.
And that's in anything in life, though.
Man, I got some socks, man. This picture is crazy on them.
Whoa.
Why did they do that to me, man?
That's not love.
Why they do that to me?
That's not love, right there. That's have you seen this man? Like that's a that's a tag right there. That's like getting a tattoo.
Man, that's a bad tattoo.
That's crazy.
Oh man. But yeah, definitely y'all need to change up what you're doing, man. Or else don't stop complaining. What's the point of complaining if you're not willing to make a change? There's no point in doing so.
Hey, Michael Jackson said that or somebody, huh?
I think he did in Man in the Mirror, bro. Man in the Mirror.
That's a topic for a whole nother show. Parents making up kids improvement. We'll have to. It's a whole nother show.
Say, man, we was at the fight and Kellen was in the stands, and it was a parent in the back just yelling at every ref call. And I just was like, well, maybe he don't know who Kellen is, because Kellen be low key. He don't really, he sit in the stands with the regular people instead of like going to go sit on the floor away from everybody. So I got it, but y'all gotta chill. Y'all. It's only
if you live in the city of Houston and don't know who Kellen is, then that's the issue.
He was yelling. He was yelling.
You don't take basketball serious
at all, bro.
I tried.
That's the point.
Yeah, you did.
I know you did. Well, you tried to save him.
I was letting you go, but then I was gonna be like, nah. If you don't know who Kellen is, bro, like you're not serious about basketball.
Like
and you're not serious at basketball if you play with certain AAU programs that did nothing for you, and you want to go back to that same program. You're not serious about basketball. I know AAU season's coming up. If they didn't put you in a situation to be prosperous or productive, why would you go back to the situation? Just throwing that out there. And if y'all ask us for input on the team, don't waste my time and ask me, and you're not gonna choose or go to the options that I give you. You're just gonna
don't
do
be
what
wasting
you want to
my
do
night
anyway.
and weekend words.
Yeah, it's no point of me being like, here's 3 good options for you, but then you go play somewhere else, and then you call me and complain later, or you wait till the season over, like, man, they hold us, man. You tried to tell me, man, but hey, if you really want to get better, and you're really serious, then contact me, hit me up. If not, then don't. I mean, just is what it is, man.
What's up, Paul, man? Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, Paul, man. Paul, I'm definitely going to get you on the show when it's about to be playoff time so we can get some good back and forth banter going on.
Hey, shout out Bug. Bug went to Florida and put up almost a 50 ball.
What I say 2 weeks ago, Doug?
Yeah, you did. You called it, bro.
Like, you wins in high school basketball, let alone playing a national schedule, bro. Like sometimes we just gotta chill.
You seen that game between them and Lancaster was? I watched the highlights from my boy Craig.
Me too. Yeah, I watched the recap.
Yeah, that was a good game, dog.
I would have liked to be in that atmosphere.
Me too. I said the same thing.
They went to Utah, go 1-1, come home, win 2 district games, then go to Florida and go 2-0. Everybody ain't built like that.
Yeah.
Everybody, Bug had 45. That game went to what? Overtime, double overtime? Like, bro.
Overtime, double overtime. But it was like a NBA game. It was like 95 something.
This
95.
They're gonna be battle tested.
Oh my God.
Hey, Bob, that shouldn't have been as funny as it was. Because God, yes, he's a player.
Oh my God, bro.
Yes, but is a player.
Nah, he is a hooper. He's super. He can hoop. He can play.
Hey, Jakarta, where you was at, my boy? You was in the building this weekend, and
Now you talk about somebody that be ducked off low key, man. You and Carter could be in the same room, you wouldn't even know it. Then he'll come up and let you know he was in the building after the fact. Shout out to my brother.
I still got AAU rights to your son, so don't get no ideas. We're in the same class, my boy. Same class. You're not going nowhere. Me, you, and Muchinora's sons are all the same age. So I'm putting together a super team.
What y'all looking forward
4?
to? What y'all looking forward going to into
My
the new year?
grandson gonna play up. He playing up 2 grades.
Oh, he playing up?
Yeah,
the size he is, he can definitely come play up with us. I saw the leg. I saw the growth.
What are y'all looking forward to going into the new year as far as basketball? Like, what's something that got you excited?
I wanna see how teams compete in district, because a lot of districts are really loaded. So like, the Katy district is really loaded. So like, you got your favorites: Jordan, Cinco, Seven Lakes, right? But then you got Katy. Tompkins is battling right now. May Creek is still sitting right there, and then Pato, who just beat Seven Lakes in a district game. So those 4 teams, Katy, Tompkins, May Creek, Pato, are all tied for 4th right now in district. So it's gonna be interesting to see like how that shakes out. Then going to 13-6A, you got Conroe and the Woodlands battling for 4th place in district.
After the Woodlands upset College Park.
Yeah.
That was first time beating College Park at College Park since what, 20?
Yeah, that was it's been a long time. Yeah. But then you beat them, but then you shout out to the Woodlands.
Shout out to the Conroe Invitational. He didn't send us the scores or nothing like that. Did he send you the scores, G-Day? I don't want to.
No, but they posted them.
Okay. Shout out to Conroe.
They posted the score after their game.
Get it together, y'all at the 4th spot, and y'all shouldn't be at the 4th spot.
Who in here messing with Paul, man? Oh, Mr. Jordan was.
That's Mr. Jordan.
In here messing with Paul, talking about the DFW wrestlers bias, man.
Oh, you know what? I like to be on the baseline at State. I'm not gonna have that conversation. Because I'm telling you, one of the refs was like, man, I stumbled upon your show on YouTube. Y'all be talking about some interesting stuff. Oh, Lord. And it was one of y'all favorite refs. I'm being sarcastic when I say favorite. It was one of y'all favorite refs. I was like, bro, I do not. I
hope it wasn't Blade Runner, man.
Baseline. We don't need them problems.
Like my boy B Will say on 520 podcast. Get well soon.
For real, bro. For real. You're not gonna have that beat.
Nah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this Division 1, Division 2 stuff gonna shake out toward the end of the year. That's gonna be real interesting.
Yeah.
Too many games.
It is gonna be really interesting, man. And we're gonna keep y'all abreast, man. With district standings as we did last year, who can go D1, who's gonna go D2. On my website on BSH Network, you can see like enrollments next to teams. So you can kind of guess who gonna go. I'm trying to talk and read Paul and Mr. Jordan go back and forth on here, man. Spit on your point guard, boy.
Hey, man. Oh,
What games y'all going to this week? I know ain't much, but I know some they got
Man,
some
good.
decent
Hey,
games
good. Hey, good
Tuesday.
segue, Doug. Let's get to it, man.
Hey,
Some
yeah.
of the top games on deck, man. Let's go.
With the logos, you killing
All
me.
right,
You had some time, didn't you?
Friday. No. I'ma send you. I found something that I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know exists. I'm gonna send it to you. Let's get started with some of the top games to see this weekend. It's not a lot of action going on Monday and Tuesday. You know, people want to chill, get some practices in, have fun for New Year's, and then get right back into the thick of things on Friday and Saturday. And so these are all 5A matchups who are going to be really good matchups. First up, you got Dayton, Kingwood Park. That's going to be a really good district game right there. Next, we got Angleton versus LaPorte. LaPorte has been rolling. They took a couple of bumps this weekend at the Lee College Classic, but then they got right back to their winning ways. That game should be a really good game as well. Then you got Montgomery versus Huntsville. That should be another really good game. Barbers Hill at Beaumont United. That should be a tough game. Port Arthur Memorial versus Port Neches. That's like a backyard rivalry matchup. That should be a good one. And then the Woodlands Christian at Second Baptist. That should be a good game. The Woodlands Christian is playing right now for the championship in Collinsville, Illinois, at the Collinsville Holiday Shootout. And Howie's dad was honored. They retired his jersey at the school at Collinsville High School. So shout out to Big Richard King, man. That's big to get your jersey
I'm gonna pull
retired
up to that game tomorrow. On the last and LCM game. I'm gonna pull up. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. They put it in the comment section. They gonna be at LCM. I'm gonna pull up. Come check it out. Give me something to do tomorrow.
Yeah. On a hey man, shout out to whoever's running. This one we can shout out. Who's ever running the On Alaska Twitter and YouTube. I appreciate y'all, man, for keeping me abreast.
That's the second time
y'all tag Boston Hart in everything, man. Wins and losses. No, man. Just they tagged me in everything.
You said abreast
wins,
twice.
Losses.
Money got you acting different. Money got you acting Doug. He said that's the first time. He said abreast twice, and now we had a 2-piece.
That's tomorrow.
That's
on a Monday.
They play tomorrow, and then it's the head coach. Katie got district games Tuesday?
Okay.
Oh, so now BU a part of Houston, Paul. That's crazy. When they losing, they're a part of Houston. When they winning, they're their own separate entity. But which one is it? Uchiwale or is it one way? Hey, you know what? I'm glad we brought that up.
That be the state arguments, boy.
When we built to AZZ out here, that's not Houston. Can't get it at Houston. And all of a sudden they just going through their little growing pains right now. And then all of a sudden I can't vouch for no Houston team. All right, Paul. All right. That's cool.
I can't wait till I get my guy Paul on the show.
Don't stumble in San Antonio, because me, G-Day, and Rob and
first Sunday in February, Paul. Make sure you're available first Sunday in February, so we can get you on the show, man.
Definitely gonna have him. They better sweep everything. They gonna need to, because it wasn't too good in football this year for Dallas. I'm just keeping a buck. It was real spooky.
It wasn't good for the powerhouse. Crowley still won. Grace.
Yeah, that's the only one though. Everybody else was from other parts of the state.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Man, Coach, I appreciate you from on Alaska, man. They 19-4 on the season. They've been rolling.
I'm pulling up tomorrow. Yeah, Paul, that's the only one that won, bro. I gave y'all that one, but I call that early in the season. But other than that, ooh.
Yeah, Archie, Cypher and Katie do play against each other on Tuesday.
Cypher play Tuesday?
Yeah, they play against Katie.
Oh, okay.
On Tuesday. Some top games to watch. More top games to watch this Friday. As well, you got Worthing versus Waltrip. Waltrip's having a really good season. Both are HISD affiliates. Worthing is 4A, Waltrip's 5A. You got a really good district matchup. Hampshire Fernet at Tarkington. Tarkington 18-4 on the season. Then you got Bridge City versus Lumberton. That should be another really good matchup as well. East Chambers versus Orangefield. That should be a really good matchup. Clearbrook versus Clear Falls. And then Clear Springs at Dickinson. Should be another really good matchup on Friday. Then some top games to watch this Saturday, just a couple I want to throw out there. Katie Jordan at Peyto. We seen Peyto beat Seven Lakes a couple weeks ago in district play, overtime buzzer beater from half court. Was crazy. That's going to be a really tough matchup with Jordan. Then you got Hightower at Austin. That Fort Bend district is going to be tough this year, man. They're gonna be tough too. C King at Kingwood, Ridge Point at Clements, Travis at Bush, and then you got Hitchcock at Silsby this Saturday. And those are just a few top games to watch on just this weekend. And then on Monday, there's a couple of games on Alaska. We'll be playing against Little Cypress, Mauriceville. Tuesday, Katy will be taking on Cy Fair. And there's a couple, I think it's like maybe 8 or 9 games on Monday and Tuesday. But when you get to Friday, Saturday, it's like 100 something games total that you can go check out and see.
I'm gonna be happy regardless, Paul. Of course, I'm going for the greater Houston area, but I'm good. I'm just looking forward to it, brother.
Hey, Archie, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be a homer. And
Archie, I was gonna make that one of the top games to see.
That's gonna be built to AZZ.
But they've been the way they've been whooping everybody in district play. I want to make it a top game because I'm like Pearland has definitely turned over a new brand of basketball.
They are defeated in district, right?
Yeah, yep, they are. Both teams are. But Shadow Creek is their deficit in district is like a plus 30. Like that's a little different. So I was gonna make them one of the top games to watch. Man, that's a tall task, man. It's gonna take more than just Bibbs and Brown.
The crazy part is they could play with them. They just if we don't go to the game, that game a close game. We go to that game, the lights and
right.
Stuff there,
all cameramen, including Mr. Jordan, stay away from the game. Mr. Jordan, I know your son goes to Shadow Creek. You cannot go to you cannot go as a camera photographer or videographer that weekend for that game. We need it to be competitive, close game.
I don't care who win. I just want it to be competitive. I know it's gonna be a level
we just want to be
of trash talking too. Hey, what's the over under 1.5 ticks?
I'm gonna go over.
Yep. 2 ticks.
Coach Trey from On Alaska. Who is the toughest team in y'all district? Is it going to be Crockett or Trinity this year? And how down is Cold Spring this year? Cold Spring's normally like the big dog in the district. Like, are they really down this year? Or they just had a bad start to the season?
It's that 4-year small town rule, G-Day.
Yeah, I know.
There's nothing in the pipeline that year.
Yes. That tweet will be coming out after we get off the show. It's already scheduled on my Twitter, of kids who have big weekends. So I definitely will be pumping both EJ Madden, Christian Gibson, other kids as well. It's all scheduled to drop on. I'm getting better as a tweeter. Or X, I forgot, on X.
We're not calling it X. Until they let us do 4K video, we're gonna call it Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
It's Twitter.
You can't
Twitter.
Can you go on there and put www.x.com or is it still www.twitter.com?
You could put in Twitter.
No, it's www.x. Oh. Yeah, either one is fine.
They know they couldn't get rid of the domain.
Okay. Yeah, Cold Spring always normally have guards. So that's interesting. That's interesting. That's what's up, man. Man, before we go, fellas, y'all got any final words, man? Allen, Plano East, or Dunkerville will win big school shit.
Man, stop.
Yeah, y'all know Lancaster gonna go D2, Paul. So they came from 5A, so they're one of the smartest schools.
So you saying San Antonio Brennan not gonna win anything? That's basically what you just told us.
I don't know. After what I saw this weekend, Veterans Memorial definitely has entered the chat.
I expect them to get.
Yeah, they're 5A.
They 5A, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. While I was saying 5A wide open, they definitely entered the chat.
You get I wonder if they go D1 or D2 though. I kind of know our local teams is going to go where, depending on how things shake out. But as far as like the other teams, I don't know. I don't know like if Veterans Memorial is D1 or D2. Dang, Paul getting tough with you, Doug, man. He said, "Did I stutter?"
Hey, Paul, man, relax, man. I'm all about positivity tonight, brother. Man, I don't want no smoke.
Man, I can't wait for Grayson Rigdon and them to take the court, man. Columbus, man. I think they play their first game this weekend. But yeah, no final words, fellas.
No, man, just Happy New Year, man. Be safe out there and be nice to people, man. You know, that's my thing.
My final words is when we get back after 2025, no more excuses. It's pedal to the metal. It's time to make that run down the backstretch to playoffs. So we'll see. Pedigree always rises. So we'll see if you're a hot boy or not. And that's the name of my episode. Are you a hot boy? We on fire.
Now, my final words is, well, first, two things. First, tomorrow, if y'all are not doing anything, like we vote for our team rankings early in the morning, it'll be posted by noon. Tomorrow at like 6 to 7, I'm gonna do a ranking show going into the new year. So if y'all not doing nothing, y'all fellas is welcome to come back, man. And y'all as the viewers as well, man. If y'all got nothing going on tomorrow, y'all can see the updated rankings on the show where we'll talk about some teams, do a little diving into teams, all classifications from small private schools to large private schools, 3A, 4A, 5A, and 6A. On tomorrow, but final words, man, going into the new year, um, try to be better than you were last year. I know we always say that, try to be better than you were yesterday. But also just try to be better than you were last year. If you find yourself as a basketball player in the same like stagnant position, place, you're not growing, you're not getting any better. Sometimes it's good to go back to the tool shed to resharpen your saw. So that means you need to go back and look and see what decisions or what am I not doing correctly and figure out what it is, resharpen the saw so that it can work almost as brand new and that you can see growth within your game and within whatever you're doing in life, not even if it's not basketball, just whatever it is, as a coach, as a parent, a mentor, whatever your job is. Sometimes it's good to just take a break away, go resharpen yourself, man. That's important. Rest is important. Make sure that y'all getting rest. I be seeing y'all be hooping, then I be seeing y'all at the mall, y'all at the gas station taking pictures. I know gas stations have the best lighting, according to the kids. But
Shout out Jason
y'all be
Stack
out and
and Dito
about
and let
moving
me
after
know.
games, man.
Yeah, Jason
Y'all
Stack,
be
'cause I
out
was
out and
wondering.
about shaking and moving. Like y'all gotta rest. Like it's important to rest. Y'all wonder why y'all keep getting the same injuries over and over again. You gotta rest your body, man. Rest your body, get some sleep, get some rest. Um, with that being said, man, hey, I appreciate both of y'all, fellas. 2024 was a heck of a year. Um, we definitely ran up, and I'm starting to cook, and I freeze up, boy. Here we go, boy. Look,
Yeah, always happens, dog.
it wait to the end of the show for me to freeze up, bro. Dang, man. Make sure y'all pay it forward to somebody. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna hurry up and get off for it, try to freeze up on me again. It don't always have to be financially. You just never know who's going through what. As our great brother Doug, I sound like I'm at BYU right now, trying to get plugged in with the man. Brother Doug always hits us with those morning prayers and preach words in the morning, man. You just never know who's going through what. Kind words always go a long way. Be nice to people. Until the next time, hey, that's gang, fellas.